Villagers, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all.
So it looks like Cyril Ramaphosa and his government are getting Trevor Noah to help them with their tourism and their marketing of the country. Let's see how that's going, huh? And still getting they put a community note about saying, because I guess apparently get off my country, man. That's what South Africa is all about. Why not ask Black Coffee, Charlize, Elon? Okay, maybe don't ask Elon, but the point is, I've decided to come to our tourism headquarters to answer your questions head on. Questions like this. Why didn't anyone tell me there were so many climates? Nobody's talking about the climate. We all know South Africa is beautiful. Well, the landmarks are beautiful. We want to know what about the when I get off my country. Yeah, that video was a bad idea. Go through the comments. They're all talking about the Afrophobia, xenophobia. They don't care about the landmarks. We all know South Africa is a beautiful country, beautiful cultures, but at the moment, it's overshadowed by get out of my country march in March way now. Here, foreign now. Look at the airports now as well.
Any Panama money ya check mwana. South Africa pa the mwase mukuru you. Nene na muchirichiri. Airport to pan airport.
Well, you told them to get out of the country when they left the country. What's the problem? You should be happy. You've got all these spaces now. Yeah, the country was too crowded. Someone told me it's too crowded. We don't have enough resources. Get out of the country. And they said, okay, thank you. We'll oblige. Hey, President Cyril Ramaphosa was like, we need a new strategy. At the moment, the tourism is very low. We're trying to reconnect with our fellow Africans and to the world, so the world knows that South Africa is a place known as the Rainbow Nation, and everyone is welcome to travel to see the beautiful scenery, the beautiful culture, the people, the Rainbow Nation. Everything is sunshine and rainbows here. Is it though? What about the xenophobia? No, don't worry. Trevor Scott, don't talk about that. We'll give you the money. Just make your video and make sure that you advertise South Africa's beauty and forget about the xenophobia, because it's all right. We're sorting that out in a different way. But we need to get these tourists back. Otherwise, our economy could be in trouble in the long run. Listen, I'm not happy about this, but I predicted all of this. Weeks ago, I said what you're doing is going to come to bite you on the buttocks, and it is. Many South Africans maybe don't see the issue just yet. Maybe they're fine because some of them are getting jobs now, which is good. I'm happy for you. But in the long run, this is going to affect you. You need to be awake. You need to be woke. You get me? You understand? But it's sad that the Rainbow Nation now is just seen as a xenophobic, Afrophobic nation. It's not. South Africa has some beautiful people, beautiful cultures. Not all of them are for this xenophobia and stuff. But it's being overshadowed. It's going to take a lot of effort and hard work for that image to be remade. You understand? Come on, man.
Based on the fact that South Africa has been getting dog shit PR over things like the March and March protests, the Business Council of South Africa has now recruited Trevor Noah to do some fix-up for them. And this is not the first time that Trevor Noah is actually doing PR for, like, the Business Council of South Africa. He's actually done it like 3 years ago, 2023. But now that, with like recent events, they needed somebody to come and, like talk them up. It's so ironic because these Zeni ideals, if you don't know what Zeni means, just ask someone in the comments, they'll let you know. The Zeni ideals still kind of like seep through the video. For example, the characters that are being used in the campaign, because the video campaign itself is about like him replying to comments that are being made by people that are inquisitive online. The characters have names like English Ben and Amsterdam Sam. In one part of the video, you see him scroll through a bunch of comments and then, ignore all the comments made by black people, then reply the one that's made by like a white person. And then the one time they do reply to a comment that is made by a black person, as you can see, they say, name redacted for legal reasons. What does that mean? And I'm not joking, they actually said that word for word. You can go and check the video. Like, bro, without a doubt, this video is very much so meant for outside of Africa. If you are a tourist from inside Africa, not near there. And that's why they even recruited Trevor Noah. Although I've argued that Trevor Noah is liked universally, like anywhere you go, people like Trevor Noah, even here in Nigeria. What I would say to the Business Council of Tourism South Africa is that getting Trevor Noah to do this was a chess move. Pretty smart, because, you know, we all love some Trevor Noah. But let me not lie to you, I doubt this is going to work. If your target audience is outside of Africa, then yeah, you know, white people can give less of an F what happens with Africans. But if this is to pander towards even in the slightest way Africans, then no, this is not enough. We're going to need some real actual government policies in place to protect actual Africans that want to come and do tourism there. But anyway, these are just my thoughts, and that's the situation of things. The question I now have is, what do you think?
Hi there, I'm Trevor Noah, still South African, still a comedian, and still getting questions from all over the world about South Africa. Because I guess apparently I'm the only South African people can ask. Why not ask Black Coffee, Charlize, Elon? Okay, maybe don't ask Elon, but the point is, I've decided to come to our tourism headquarters to answer your questions head on. Questions like this. Why didn't anyone tell me there were so many climates? I only packed for the beach. Well, English Ben 386, then South Africa, we have it all. You can explore majestic...
Trevor, you are lying. Nobody asks you any question. Nobody is asking you all those questions. You are saying, look, everything is going wrong for South Africa. Now they are paying you for PR. You should come and lie. You are lying. See, all these things is telling you is a lie. You. Companies are shutting down in South Africa. People are leaving. Tourists are cancelling their trip to South Africa. Business is going bad. They are paying him for PR. He's just coming there to lie for you guys. Nothing like that is going on. Their citizens are all over South Africa beating people up, unaliving them, calling them quere. Don't go and invest in South Africa. They are lying to you. This is not they go back for South Africa, they pay for PR. We know what you are doing, Trevor. We know what you are doing. We are here to debunk that news. You are lying. You guys should listen to me. I might be saying this while I'm laughing. Just search for xenophobia in TikTok. The only country that will show up is South Africa. This is a warning. Don't go. You guys should not go. I'm telling you.
Government to do the right thing by them. Or do you think they should go, South Africans should go after foreigners?
Yeah. Look, to be honest with you, when there's anything like black on black violence, okay, or threats, I normally get myself a bunch of popcorn, okay, and I sit back and I relax and I watch the show. You know what I mean? I'm not going to interfere in when you guys are at war. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
So that's my feeling. I might help to arm the one that's not armed enough, you know, like I might want to help the foreigners to put up a proper fight so that they can take out some of the local South Africans. But yeah, I haven't done it this time. But it's something to consider, you know, to make it like a fair fight, something like where they can take each other out and there's no one left. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. My next question is gonna be I don't know if I'll call it tricky, but it's gonna come across a certain way, but I'm still gonna ask anyway. Now, obviously, you are a third generation of people that came to South Africa to a land that does not belong to them and occupy and live in the space of a place that you do not belong. So I want to ask, do you think South Africans should leave or you should leave? What do you think? I mean, it's just a question anyway.
Yeah, I get this question a lot. Obviously, this is our country, the white people's country. We are the ones who explored it. Okay, we founded no man's areas that was no man's land. We bought some of the land. We conquered some of the land. All right. We defended the land, and then the most important thing is we developed this land. We made it productive. Okay, we built infrastructure. We built roads, hospitals, courts, houses, everything we built. Okay, So of course we have a claim to this land.
So you want the South Africans
There
to
was
go?
nothing yet. Just because there was a few Khoisan people running in the Northern Cape and Western Cape, when we arrived here, swinging from the trees and living in their mud huts, you know, with no government system, no infrastructure, nothing, okay? Just because they were here doesn't mean that the entire South Africa must forever now belong to them. I mean, that's ridiculous. We are responsible to build. We are the ones responsible for building South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question? Now,
Yeah.
I hear everything you're saying, but do you believe that a land on an African soil should belong to you because you came and invaded and took it and make it yours? You think it's right?
Yes, I think it's 100% right, because I think your wording is a bit off. I think your wording is.
No, I mean in the sense.
With your wording.
No, I mean in the sense that.
What do you mean
okay,
by
now,
invade, man? What is your definition of invade?
you say you conquer. You say you conquer. How can you conquer a place that people already live? Does that make sense to you? Make it make sense.
Yes, listen. So they were staying, it was nomadic tribes, okay, who moved, and that small little villages, all right? They didn't own, there was no law or no paperwork.
Vuka daki. Vuka daki.
South Africa president is in panic. Now we are seeing that Cyril Ramaphosa, according to the report that is coming, has to look for Trevor Noah to promote South Africa tourism, because when you look at what is happening in the internet, all over Africa, all over the world, South Africa has been painted in a very bad way, because nobody wants to be in South Africa again to face these xenophobic attacks. You see that whatever that is happening in South Africa is everywhere in the internet. People are seeing everything. It's no longer like those days that it is controlled by the television station and people wouldn't do anything. Like everything would just be shadow ban, you understand, because they wouldn't allow people to televise it. But this our new age, anything that will happen before you even move out, it is already on the internet trending. So people were saying that the way things are going on in South Africa, if care is not taken, South Africans will feel the economy. People will stop coming to South Africa. It's going to hurt South Africa. But people said, no. They are fixing their country. Now we are looking at things that people will say, that will happen in South Africa if care is not taken. If this match and match, Jacinta and co, we're not thinking about the implications. They thought that when these foreigners leave, it will clean up the image of South Africa. One thing we need to be clear about is it's not all South Africans who are supporting this match and match, but they said one Granite Sports, or majority of them are very good people, very loving people. They love their black brothers and sisters. They condemn what their brothers and sisters are doing. They always make their brothers to see reasons why what they are chasing after is not going to help them. But at the end of the day, we see that they turn deaf ear to whatever their brothers are saying, and they tend to blame them, saying they love foreigners, they are not South Africans, a South African must support a South African. No, it's because they know the danger. And our brothers and sisters in South Africa did not act in a smart way, those who are doing this match and match, because already the United States of America painted South Africa to be a nation that was after white people, white genocide. So when this thing happened and it's trending, it adds to whatever that was said about your country. So people will now see that if they didn't believe the United States of America, with what you yourselves are doing right now, will now confirm that no, the nation is this, the nation is that. So people have this bad impression about your country. It will take South Africa a very long time for people to trust the nation again. It's not about what your leaders are asking people to say. Majority of the content creators that are pushing the narrative are looking at the things you are doing to the foreigners, so they will continue to be speaking until you stop, and then these content creators all over will start again and say, oh, now South Africans have changed. Even with that, it is going to take South Africa a very long time, to talk of you just asking people to promote tourism in South Africa when we have millions of Africans and creating content, still showing what South Africans are still doing in their country. It's going to be a problem. And we need our brothers and sisters in South Africa to stop. You are causing more harm to yourselves than good. This is not changing the narrative in South Africa. It's not going to give you the jobs you are looking for. Nothing will change in South Africa rather than your economy, because you need people to contribute to your growth. And with what you are doing, nobody comes in. It's only you, the South Africans. And at the end of the day, you are suffering. See, the people who are doing this match, your leader, Jacinta Nko, they are living good. Oh. People were asking you, have you asked them what is driving them? What is giving them the energy? Is it now that they are seeing that South Africa needs to be fixed? If South Africa needs to be fixed, it's not the foreigners, because foreigners left your country, yet you are still suffering. So is it the problem of the foreigners? That should tell you you have been chasing something that they will say misplace of priority. You understand? You are not chasing what you are supposed to be chasing. You should be demanding something that is rightful yours, that will change your situation, not to be chasing after people who will not who are not your problem, who are not contributing to the reason to which you are not having your job, because these spicer shops are closed and you are still jobless. So wake up, my brothers and sisters in South